Wave your hands in the air if you like skincare. Wave your hands in the air if you like skincare. Hey! Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Timbi Matroshe, and today I am bringing you my AM and PM skin routine. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. The first product I will grab is this Squin Gel to Milk Cleanser. It's a gel to milk, right? In my personal opinion, I think it's a hybrid between oil, gel, and milk, which are all amazing properties for a cleanser. It does not contain soap, it does not foam, it does not strip your skin of all the oils that you need. You're supposed to use it on damp skin. However, because I find that it's a hybrid between oil and gel, I've experimented with actually applying it directly on dry skin. It actually is also fine. If you were to rub it on dry skin, it will be clear. Then as soon as you put water on it, it turns to a white milky substance. That's because the water and the oils have now emulsified. It's fragrance free. So if you do have sensitive skin or your skin is easily irritated, this would be your best friend. The other thing is it is suitable for all skin types, whether your skin is dry, whether it's oily, whether it's combination. I have combination skin, so it works perfectly for me. Star ingredients in this are safflower, marula, and vitamin E. And safflower oil is a linoleic acid, meaning that it is really good for people with skin that tends to be on the oilier side, because we do have lower levels of linoleic acid. This will actually balance out your sebum levels due to its light and non-greasy texture on the skin. Other star ingredients in this product are the marula and vitamin E. These are really great because they are antioxidants. Vitamin E is also really good for its ability to combat free radicals in the atmosphere, as well as ones that are produced by your metabolism. You do not want to be washing your face in scorching hot water. That will definitely dry out your skin. So I use about this much, which is 2 pumps. I really recommend that you do the 60-second rule. LA Beautyologist recommends that you wash your skin with your fingers for a total of 60 seconds. I just mentioned all of these beneficial ingredients in the product and how else are they going to work if you do not allow them to penetrate the pores of the skin. Making sure that you cleanse the skin effectively and efficiently so that everything else that you layer on after works to its fullest potential. You want everything you do on your face to be done on your neck as well. Do not do what they do in commercials where you just splash and splash and splash. You need to actively wash the face and wash your forehead. And can you see how now it is a milky consistency? You need a cleanser that does not foam up. You can see that the cleanser is doing its job, but it is not stripping me of the oils that I need. Clean skin does not equal dry and stripped skin. Also go into your hairline as well. If you are using certain oils that may clog the pores, such as shea butter, coconut oil, may be great for your hair but not so great for your facial skin. Make sure that your towel is clean. So you just gently pat the skin, not trying to vigorously wipe it. You want to make sure that the skin is damp. Toners are a very contentious subject within skincare. Some people feel like you need them, some people feel like you don't. And I think it's because of the history of toners within skincare. Toners were used in the past to balance the pH of the skin, and that is because the kind of cleansers that were used back in the day would completely strip the skin. I find that a lot of toners in the market, maybe they're changing nowadays, but a lot of toners tended to have high quantities of alcohol and other chemicals that are a little bit too harsh for the skin. The best thing that a toner can do for your skin is hydrate primarily, and sometimes if it is fancy, it can provide an exfoliating element. I use the Portia M Pomegranate Toner. This brand in general has received a lot of controversy around it because I think a lot of people use certain products that don't necessarily agree with their skin, or the ingredients don't agree with other ingredients that they use. With skincare in general, you have to do the research of what ingredients are in your skincare. You have to do the research of, does this agree with the other products that I use? Does it agree with my skin type? I love this toner because it hydrates the skin and it gently exfoliates. So the star ingredients for me are the water, the aloe, the glycerin, and salicylic acid. Get our aloe, which is amazing combined with glycerin, because these are both humectants, meaning that they draw moisture from the air into the skin. The salicylic acid, which I absolutely love, especially for oily skin, acne prone skin, blackheads, whiteheads. Salicylic acid is brilliant because it is a BAHA or BHA. It is a beta hydroxy acid, meaning that it is oil soluble. This kind of acid can penetrate past the oil molecules in the skin. It is a chemical form of exfoliating, so you do not experience the harsh effects as you would with a physical exfoliant. I use my hands as well because these are the best instruments for your skincare routine. I like to pat it in gently. So my philosophy with skincare is that it should be very simple, very easy, and also sustainable, something that you can afford, something that you can continue to do in the long run. My skincare is backed by science, and it's also backed a little bit by Korean beauty techniques. So you'll see within my steps, I have about 5 steps or 6 steps in total, and they mirror some of the K-beauty steps in the sense that there's a lot of layering, and I'm very big on hydration. Wow Wonder Serum. I am obsessed with this product. I think it is the star product in my whole entire skin routine. It contains vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and phytic acid. The Squan website advises that you use this while the bathroom is still full of mist. This will obviously help with the dampening of your skin, but also help activate that moisture that you need, or that hydration. So our hyaluronic acid is neither an AHA nor is it a BAHA. Instead, it is the kind of acid that is found naturally in your body. This is really good for the purpose of hydration. So it is also a humectant. It draws moisture from the air into the skin. Vitamin C is brilliant because it is an antioxidant, the kind of things that will tackle free radicals, meaning that it will help your skin fight against elements of the environment, and it will renew and regenerate the skin's cells. It brightens, and it helps treat hyperpigmentation. It helps treat dark marks, dark spots. The phytic acid is also neither an AHA nor a BAHA. It is an antioxidant. It helps with fighting those free radicals as well as inducing exfoliation of the skin cells. I absolutely detest when people take the dropper bottle and bloop 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 directly on their face. The entire purpose of having a dropper is to keep the product sterile, and when you give it contact to things like your skin that could be bacteria ridden, you completely mess up the entire product. Literally do 3 drops, 3 or 4 on the palm of my hand. And with serums, although they are slightly more expensive, a little goes a long way. Someone was saying your toners are like your beers and your ciders, and your serums are like a straight shot of tequila. So the other thing I've recently learned is applying my serums with the tips of my fingers, because I used to go in with my palms like that. But you can actually save product when you literally do it with the tips of your fingers. What I also like to do is applying this directly under my eyes, because I don't use an eye cream. And you'll notice that I used my ring fingers underneath my eyes because the skin tends to be more sensitive. Everything you do on your face must be done on your neck. My moisturizer, I use this Wow Whip and I dot it all over my face. The star ingredient for this product is the niacinamide. Niacinamide is great because it retains the moisture. It gives us cell turnover and rejuvenation. This is important. If you do not use sunscreen on your skin, you are committing a cardinal sin. There's this misconception that black people should not wear sunscreen because we are melanated, bloody blah. If you do not wear it, go and buy one immediately. Nivea Sun Protect and Refresh. It is 50 high and it is a broad spectrum, meaning that it gives you protection against UVB and UVA rays. And also it does not give you that purple or blue cast that a lot of sunscreens give. You want to be generous with the amount of sunscreen you use. The worst thing you can do is not use enough sunscreen. And when your sunscreen is not oily and greasy, you have nothing to worry about. The sunscreen protects us against UVB and UVA. So not only are you being protected against the sunburn from UVB rays, you are also protected against skin cancer and aging. I also put it on the backs of my ears. I will pat it in rather than rub it in and let it form a layer. Once it has like kind of dried clear, I rub it in. The final step is hydrating my lips. I'm currently using this Labello Hydra Care with an SPF of 15 on my lips. As you can see, the sunscreen has gotten dry. I'll just gently rub it in to make sure that there's like no residue. And as you can see, my skin is not perfect. I do not have porcelain or glass skin. I've got my fair share of hyperpigmentation, texture, blackheads, whiteheads. I tend to get breakouts in my chin due to hormones. There's a lot that happens in your skin on a daily basis, but your job is to constantly hydrate the skin, constantly prepare it, constantly protect it, and you know, let nature do its thing. There's certain things that we can't control, but there are definitely a lot of things that we can control. And as you'll see with this kind of skincare review or regimen that I've shown you guys, I'm not necessarily focusing on the products, but I'm more interested in what those ingredients that are in the products do for me and my skincare needs specifically. Making sure that my regimen is sustainable, it is not too excessive, I do not have 100 steps, and I keep it consistent. The skin loves consistency. My philosophy is take care of your skin now so you don't have to deal with the adverse effects later. We're talking ahas, bahas, you know what I mean. You're talking ahas, bahas, you know what I mean. Wave your hands in the air if you like skincare. Wave your hands in the air if you like skincare. Guys, that was legit a freestyle and I made it a hook. I made it a verse. You know what, Nadia Nakai, I'm coming for you, hunty. I think that it's very important to have a different PM routine to your AM routine. Reason being, your skin needs time to replenish, to rejuvenate itself at night versus when you are preparing for the day and you are basically, you know, putting on certain products that will either protect you from the environment, from certain radicals, from, you know, UVA or UVB rays. And then after having your skin withstand all of that, you need to slap on something that will help rejuvenate the skin while you sleep. Whether I am wearing makeup or not wearing makeup, I like to double cleanse at night. I feel that sunscreen by itself creates a barrier on the skin that sometimes your regular cleanser can't get through. I also think that the pollution in the air and, you know, all these kinds of things that I've been speaking about that harm the skin or have the potential to harm the skin can be very difficult to just get off. So when I am not wearing makeup, prefer to use micellar water. This is the micellar water from Sorbet. I really like it. It's the Salon Skin micellar water. It's got this really cool pump, so you literally squeeze it like that, and I mean they advise that you use a cotton pad, but I use makeup removing cloth. The other nice thing about this is the fact that it has essential oils, so you are getting the benefits of an oil cleanser while you are using a micellar water. A Dermalogica Precleanse, and this is amazing because it is oil based, and I must say it is highly fragranced in my opinion. So if you do have sensitive skin or skin that can be easily irritated, I would not highly recommend it. But for me, the benefits outweigh it being fragranced by a long shot. The other thing is I only keep it on my skin for about a minute, so I really don't think that the fact that it is fragranced has a negative impact on my skin. Take about 2 pumps of that and apply it on my skin. It is quite thick. It allows you to really get in there. I also do the 60-second rule with my pre-cleanse as well, and I like to really give myself a massage because it is an oil, and you know, you can make this a bit therapeutic for yourself. Don't forget your neck, and it feels amazing. I prefer to do my eyes as the last step. Don't want anything to get in there. Oh, if you do lay your edges, like if you've done a wig install, it's very important to get in there as well. I'm not saying remove your entire wig install, but remove the edges. I will take my makeup removing cloth. I got this from Clicks. It's very affordable. I think it was just under or just over 50 rands, and it's worked wonders for me. I prefer it over a makeup wipe any day. I will wipe my face gently. I like to do like different sections of the towel so that I get a clean side with each wipe, but you want to get as much of the makeup off as possible. I forgot to do my eyebrows because that's also very important. Some people's brow skin flakes, so I think that's due to not proper cleansing or proper exfoliating. I will take this again, and I'm doing like a forward back movement. I mean, we put a lot of product in our brows if you think about it. I had a pencil, I had concealer, I had a gel. So can you imagine not doing the step? Can you imagine? And I do have my brows microbladed, so it might not look like I'm doing anything, but trust me, I am. And then I'll take my damp towel again and I just wipe upward. Now I need to remove my eye makeup. This is the one step where I do make the exception to use a cotton pad, and that's if I've been wearing like heavy eye makeup, if I was wearing black or glitter or whatever. Most of the time I'll just use this towel again and literally wipe the makeup off. It always works. But I really like, this is a sample from Lancome.
Why does my voice sound like that?
This is a sample from Lancome. I got it before the lockdown when I bought my foundation. It's the Lancome Bifacil. I really want to buy like an actual one because this is amazing. You literally put it on your, you know, cotton pad. You put it over your eye and you let it sit there for, let's say, 30 seconds. This is how the brand advises that you use it. You want all of the product to break down. You don't want to vigorously rub against your eye because your eye skin is the most delicate skin on your face. So now that it is broken down, as you can see, it's already on the pad. I just gently swipe that off. It took maybe 1 or 2 swipes, but it's already off. Can you see? It's already almost off. Very gently. And that is part 1 of my cleanse. So I go in with the same Squin Gel to Milk cleanser that I used this morning. Things are looking murky. Okay, so I have just changed my water, because obviously if I was in my bathroom the water would be running. And I also washed the towel. I always wash my towel between the steps because I'm using the same towel throughout the routine. I'm just making my skin damp. I just saw in the mirror in the bathroom that I did not get in here as much as I should have. I've got like this glue slash foundation. Take 2 pumps of my cleanser. It instantly turns to milk. And again, I'm doing the 60 seconds rule. And now that it's night time, you probably have more time on your hands. So you really want to make sure that you cleanse properly. And I really love doing this. Like, for me, it's really like ultimate self-care. And don't forget that everything you do on your face, you do on your neck. So getting into every crevice. And again, I'm going through the brows. Oh, this is not those commercial type. Nah, honey. And this goes to show that oil cleansing really works, because did you see my water earlier on? It was literally brown, and now it's like milky white, which is a sign of cleanliness. You can patch, you can swipe, as long as you do it gently. And I want to make sure that my forehead does not have glue or foundation, because you're not trying to get a breakout, girl. Squin Retinal Surfacing Moisturizer. It's amazing because retinol is a vitamin A. It promotes cell turnover, so it helps you target that hyperpigmentation, any scarring or dark marks that you might have. I usually just do 1.5 pumps. Depends on how used to retinol you are, because it's one of those products that your skin needs to adjust to. A lot of people like to use an occlusive after retinol, such as an oil, but this is quite moisturizing as it is. So also put it under my eyes. I don't use eye creams. I think they just have really good PR in the skincare world, but unfortunately I get what you can get from an eye cream from my vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and I get it from my retinol. I'm not saying that throw away your eye creams. And then the very last step is hydrate your lips, because that is important. That is it, guys. I had so much fun showing you my skincare routine. I feel like I'm a brand new woman. Like, genuinely, I'm so happy to be in my own skin. My skin is popping, it's beaming. I feel beautiful, I look beautiful. Skin is personal. Take your time, do your research, learn as much as you can. All the stuff that I've said today pertains to me specifically. So if you feel like I've said anything that contradicts what you're currently doing, either Google it, maybe I said something wrong, or you better check yourself, girl. I know a lot of people have been asking for a review on the Squin products. I love the products so much. I've been using them for a couple of months now. They are basically my holy grail. Cementing these in my life, in your life, on this channel, in this house, in this country, in this world. I stand Squin products for days. Okay, I feel like I was a bit too passionate there. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, interact with me on social media. Let me know what you think. Did you learn something new? Are you gonna change something in your skin routine? And I read today, the next time you think of adding something new to your skin routine, ask yourself why. Why? I'm talking to you. Why? Skincare. Drop a freestyle, take a reel there. Portia M tonic, girl, directly after the shower, while the shower. Oh, please don't ask me why I'm wearing lingerie on this channel.